Hey guys, how are you? I'm here with Isa Bashini in Toronto at Pure Muscle and Fitness. We're going to take you through a shoulder workout today. We're going to explain things as we go through them and try to get you as much information as possible. I'm going to go through an entire workout with you guys from start to finish. What I like to do initially with every athlete is the first set of every exercise, which I've explained in one of my previous videos, is a warm-up set. And after the second, the third, and the fourth set are going to be working sets where we're pushing her to failure. So the first exercise we're going to start with today is lateral raises. So we're going to test out the weight. I'm not sure how much she lifts. We're going to try maybe 10 pounds first, see how that feels on her shoulders, and then we're going to get into it a little bit more. So this is her first exercise of the day. So I'm going to let her just go through it, feel through the movements, and we're just doing a little warm up here. Six more, five more, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Put it back. So, are you feeling it more when you tilt your pinkies in a little bit like this? Because your hands are a little bit more like this instead of like your hands are like this. Do you feel it more on your shoulders?
Yeah.
For every exercise, not every exercise is the same for everyone, right? So, for this, for example, she has her elbows like this and she's turning her pinkies in, right? And her shoulder development is very good, but on most athletes, you're gonna have your hands more straight like this, and you're still gonna feel all your lateral delts, even if your hands are straight. But
Keep it this. I need to keep it like that.
so, she's been training for how long have you been training now? 8, 10 years?
Yeah.
And she has amazing delt development. So I'm not going to change the angle of her hands if it's been working for her. So as an athlete yourself, you need to try different movements and different techniques on every exercise to see which one fits you best. And even some machines and some exercises are not going to cooperate with your body. So don't do movements that you don't really feel in the muscle that you're trying to train. So for her, she's been doing this forever, right, with her hands like this, and she has good development. I'm not going to go change this 8 years later and be like, no, let's keep your hands like this. But if it was a beginner, I would suggest that they keep their hands more like this first, and then they could try and see other hand positions, how they feel. So typically you would keep it like this. But Isa's going more like this, keeping her pinkies up like this, and she says she feels it more in her laterals like that, so that's perfectly fine.
But I feel like when I do this,
Yeah.
I can work more in the final parts.
You can feel more, you feel it directly only in your laterals? Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, let's take the 15s, we'll do another warm-up set. Since it's the first exercise of the day, we're still gonna warm up a little bit on the second set too. But after she's warm, we're not gonna do as many warm-up sets for the next exercises. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Put it back. So this is our third set of the day. So now that she's a little bit more warmed up, I'm gonna help her push her to failure a little bit more. We're still not gonna go balls to the wall. We're still not gonna go crazy because she's still getting warmed up. Still first exercise, but now we're gonna push a little bit more to failure. So we're gonna put her through a real working set now. So I'm gonna let her fail on her own, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna help her get a few more reps in here. Actually, she might need help to fail because this might be a little bit too light for her. She's very strong. Go in. Go in. Higher. Higher. Don't swing, keep controlling. 4 more. 3, 2, more. Good. So this is the fourth set of this exercise. So typically I like to do four full sets, including the first warm-up set counting as a set. So 4 total sets. But for the first exercise, maybe we'll go 5 or 6 because I really want to kill her on this first exercise, because then she's going to be completely exhausted. And on the rest of the exercises we're going to do, she's going to be really just feeling her shoulders, and she's already going to be very much pre-exhausted, right? I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So the third set that we already did, she already felt it a little bit more because she pushed a little bit more to failure. But now this set's going to be harder than the last, and the last set's going to be, she doesn't even know what's about to happen. So I don't even know if she understands what's happening right now. We'll see. We'll take the 7.5, take the 17.5s. So now we're going to incorporate a drop set. Right now, as we're recording this, we're about 8 weeks out from the Arnold Columbus, and we're 10 weeks out from the Arnold UK. So I want her to come down to Toronto here. I came down as well so that we can train together and I can see how her trains, her form, her intensity and everything, because I'm gonna show you guys when we train glutes, the changes that we've actually made last minute. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the 12.5s. Higher. Keep your chest up. Good. Her form is impeccable here. She's not swinging at all. She's keeping her chest up. Her posture is perfect. Keep going. Four, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Put it down. She's not swinging the weights at all, and she's really keeping her perfect form here. So that's going to reduce injury, and that's going to really make sure that you're focusing all of the resistance of the exercise or the weights on the muscle that you're trying to work. Higher, higher. Don't swing. I'm gonna help you. Don't swing. Keep going. Keep going. Higher, higher. 10 more fast. 10 fast. 7. Faster. 6. Faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it back. We're not done yet. Go back. Put it back. Put it on. Okay. No. Give me half reps to the bottom. Half reps to the bottom. Push. Go. Higher. Higher and a bit slower. Yeah. Push. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Higher. Come on, Isa. 12, 11. Don't stop. 10, 9. Higher. 7. Higher. 5, 7, 6. Higher. 5, 4, 3, 2. The last one. Push hard. Push hard. Last one. As hard as you can. 5 seconds. Harder. 4. Harder. 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. What I like to do with almost every exercise is have the athlete train between 8 to 15 reps. I've explained this in a previous video, but for the people that are coming from Isa's channel, that would mean that you're failing. So your last rep that you're able to do is between 8 to 15 reps. So if you're doing seven reps on an exercise, then it's too heavy and you should go lighter. If you're doing over 15, then you should probably go heavier because you're able to push a little bit more. So I want you to fail in that range with a full range of motion. If you get to 14 full reps and then you have to do half reps after, let's say you're able to do 8 more and the total is 22, that's fine. But as long as your last rep with full range of motion is failing between that 8 to 15 range, that's perfect for you. So here, how many reps did we do on the last exercise? Probably like 40 or 50 or more. But her last rep where she was able to do full range of motion was still in that 15 range, which is good. So this one's gonna be really tougher. I'm gonna burn her out completely. This is the 5th set of this exercise. And you're gonna give it everything you have and you're gonna empty the gas tank on this. And your delts are gonna feel like you just trained for like 1 hour, okay? So take the 17.5s again. This weight she's gonna fail maybe at around 15 or so. She's pretty strong. Maybe we could have went to 20 pounds, but I wanna make sure that she has perfect form with the exercise. And this exercise, you don't gotta go too heavy. It's really about just making sure that the resistance and the tension is on the lateral delt and that you have perfect form too. So good. She's starting to struggle a little bit here, probably at around 9, 10 reps. Good. Higher. Good. So you see she's failing at around 12, 13 reps with full range of motion. So that's perfect. So now we're able to do half reps and drop sets and we're able to add on to that. Go ahead. Focus. 15 more. Don't stop, we're gonna restart. 14, 13, 12. So now we're just doing half reps here. Good. Good. Give me 5 more. 4, higher, chest up. 3, 2, 1. Take the 12s. So the whole idea is to go to failure between the 8 to 15 reps with your full range of motion, and then you can incorporate isometric holds, drop sets, anything. There's so many intensifiers that you can do to really empty the gas tank and really push yourself past that comfort level. Good. Do it on your own. Higher, higher, higher. Perfect. Higher, sweetie. A bit higher. Come on. 5, 1. Go. Don't stop. Higher. Don't rely on me to help you. There you go. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 6 more, 5 more, just up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Drop it, put it over there. Listen, you're gonna give me 60 reps, 60, 6-0, without stopping. If we stop, we're gonna restart, okay? 56, 55, higher, 54, 53, higher, 50, higher, Lisa. There you go, right there, just a bit more, good. 45, higher. Higher, I want it right there, stop right there, good. 40, don't stop. Slow down and go higher, sweetie. Good. 35. 30. Higher. Keep going, burn it out. Empty the tank, chest up. 20 more. I'm gonna push, you're gonna push against me, go. Higher, higher. Go. 15, higher. Everything, yeah, come on, we're almost done. 12 more, everything. 10, empty, go. 9, push, higher. 7, 6, 5, hard as you can. 3, 2, 1, good. Her facial expression doesn't look like she's suffering too much, but she is, I know she is.
Oh my God.
So you see, once again, like that set was maybe 2-3 minutes long, and we did a total of probably like 110 reps, but she failed at, let's say, the 13 rep mark with the full range of motion, and then we pushed. So let me give you an example, right? So she went in, right? She took the 17.5s, she did 13 full reps, and usually people would stop at that point, right? But, okay, I pushed a failure, I can't push anymore. But we literally did 90 more reps over where the normal person would stop training, right? And that's where you're gonna make so much of your gains. Because and it's easier, obviously, if someone's training in the gym and is able to push you to that point. But listen, if I wasn't there, she could have went from 17.5 to like, let's say the 10s, done like maybe 15, 20 more, and dropped to the 5s on her own and maybe do like 30, 40 more on her own without me helping her. So that point where you're done, add in the intensifiers, add in the drop sets, add in the half reps, right? And then you're gonna get so much more out of your training and your workouts. And also, it's actually going to reduce the chances that you get injured, right? Because she's not going to get injured doing lateral raises with 5 pounds, right? And she's pre-exhausting the muscle, right, with a little bit heavier weight, and she's going lower and lower too. So this exercise is one of my favorite to really do like a full burnout on, because you're not going to get injured and you could really empty the gas tank. And your delts are not very big muscles too, and you could really feel like you're going to see she's not going to be able to lift her hands in the next like 45, 60,
Normally
45,
for
50 minutes.
Drop, people do like 10, drop weight 10, drop weight and 10.
Yeah, that's
Finish.
it, yeah.
And here
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, but at the end, she literally wasn't able to lift her arms anymore past this point. Right? She's lifting it 2 inches off of her waist. So I mean, that's the failure. But if most people would have done the 12, 13 reps, and then they would just stop. Okay, I'm done. Next set.
Yeah.
No. Treat each set with respect and push yourself past where you're able to push. I make all my clients send me training videos, right? And a lot of people that don't make a lot of progress in the gym and are looking the same year after year, it's because they're not pushing themselves in the gym. If you're training like this every workout that you do in the gym, and you're pushing yourself past where you're comfortable, you're gonna make exponential gains. Because once again, I mentioned in the previous video, your body wants to adapt to the workload that you're giving it, right? So if you're just doing 12 reps every time, counting, okay, I did 12 reps, I'm good to go. And it's easy, your body doesn't need to adapt. Your body is very smart. So if you're giving your body a lot heavier workload and you're really pushing it past where you're comfortable, then your body's gonna be like, holy shit, I need to grow because I need to be able to do this next time. Your body is very smart, and your body it's going to adapt to the workload that you're giving it. So don't go easy on your body when you're training. Push it. You're in the gym 45, 60 minutes, kill yourself in the gym, exhaust your muscles, and really empty the gas tank in the gym. So once again, the first exercise of every set, warm up, right? You're testing the weight, you're testing the machine, especially we're in a new gym, right? So she doesn't know how the machine's gonna feel on her joints, how the machine's gonna feel on her muscles. There's so many options. So warm up set, I'm not gonna help her. She's gonna see how this weight feels. Right now we're at 25 pounds on each side. Then we're gonna have a better understanding of her body on this machine, and then we can push for the next 3 sets. Go a little bit lower. Yeah, right there. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1. Okay, stop. So she could have probably done 20 to 25 reps there. So what does that mean? We're gonna go a little bit heavier, right? If she was starting to fail at around like 10, 12 reps, and I would have probably kept this weight, and then we could add some half reps at the end. But since she was still not really struggling, we're at 15, 16 reps, we're gonna increase the weight by maybe 5 to 10 pounds, and then she'll definitely be in that 8 to 15 rep range where I want her to feel with a full range of motion, and then we could add the intensifiers right after that. It's 10 pounds heavier now on each side. Good. 3, 4, perfect. This is another exercise that you can really enter the gas tank even on your own. Good. I'm gonna let her do this entire one on her own. Going, good. Push. 8, so now she's at 8. Good. 9, let's see. Push, you got it, push, push. You can probably do one more full. One more full. Push, focus. No?
No.
Half reps. Can you do half reps? You do half reps. Done? Good. It's because of the first exercise that we
Oh my gosh. Yes.
yeah, it's like you feel fine, and then after a couple of minutes, it hits you, and you're like, okay, what happened? Yeah. Perfect. So she failed at around nine reps, and she literally couldn't lift the weight off the machine. And I know Isa, she's not a baby. She couldn't lift that weight off. So that's perfect. So what we're gonna do on the third set is same thing. I'm gonna let her fail on her own, and then I'm gonna help her do half reps, right? Yeah. That's so funny. On
Great,
this,
but
on
I never felt like it.
you ever felt a pump like that? Yeah.
Yeah, they fail in
Yeah, it's not
second
that heavy.
exercise,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But this is why I wanted Isa to come to Toronto with me. You'll see when we train hamstrings and glutes. I already did a glute day with her, and she couldn't walk for 2 days. It's different when I see her online. I see her how she trains, and like we talk, like, okay, don't do this exercise. I don't like your form here, and you can work better on this. But in the gym, we've already learned so much together, just being around each other. Because I was like, you're not doing your full range of motion there, and it makes sense why we're lacking a little bit of muscle on the lower glute and like higher hamstring area. So I'll show you that when we train glutes. But I really wanted to just spend like a week with her, get to like see how she trains in the gym, because whenever I see her, right, we're at a show, right? I don't get to see her train, right? It's intense, there's other athletes there, but now I get to spend time with just her. I get to train in the gym, I get to see her form on everything, and even teach her a few things too. Like she said she's never like failed on a second set before on like this exercise, right? And it's not even that heavy. So now you can incorporate new methods when you train, and different trainers have different methods, and you can take a little bit of what you like from everyone, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. Good. Go. Push. You got probably 3 more in you. 2. 1 more. Push, Isa, push. I'm gonna help you, push. Good, okay. Half reps, go. Lower, lower, good. 1 more, just up. 3 more. Push, push. 2 more, I'm not helping you, come on. 1 more. 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Good.
Oh my god.
So, the first exercise we did, right, I was explaining before with the laterals, you pre-exhaust the muscle so much that 35 pounds feels like 100 pounds, right? So, if she started on this exercise, she probably wouldn't be able to go a lot heavier, but you have a higher risk of injury on compound exercises like this where you're incorporating more muscle groups, you're not isolating a muscle. So, I'd rather she fails very early in the workout, her muscles are already pre-exhausted, and then she can go lighter and still push to failure. Your body doesn't know if you're lifting 100 pounds or 25 pounds as long as you can't lift the weight and you're pushing to failure, right? So you're gonna have a much better chance of not getting injured if you really pre-exhaust your muscles before, right? She's not out of energy, she has tons of energy. Just her muscles, she can't lift them anymore because they're already pre-exhausted, they're tired, because she's never done that before. So right now we're not lifting very heavy weight, she's not gonna get injured, and she's still able to push to failure at a lighter weight. So. And this is actually, we talked about this for her glute day. Like, sometimes she like trains and she does like 6 plates on the Smith machine, right? And I was like, we're training here, and I was like watching her range of motion. I'm like, her range of motion is not that great. And I was like, let's focus on really just the quality of the exercise, the range of motion. And I killed her on just 2 plates on a free bar barbell. So I was like, do the free bar barbell with hip thrust with 2 plates, full range of motion down all the way up, right? And then intensifiers, half reps to the end, versus 6 plates on the Smith machine like a power lifter, where you're doing like half range of motion. You're gonna get so much more, your lower back's not gonna hurt, because she said her lower back was hurting a little bit doing that, right? And you're gonna get a lot more out of the exercise. You need to go extremely heavy as long as you're pre-exhaust the muscle and you're doing full ranges of motion. Lower, stretch the delt, good. Good. Very good. Very good. Good. Perfect. Keep it up, girl. Full range. Good stretch, good. Push, keep going. Take a second. Let's see if you can do some on your own, go ahead. Probably not though. Try, push, try. Full. See how she's stretching all the way down. She's stretching her delts here, her lateral delts, getting a full range of motion. She's not stopping halfway. Good. Keep going. Man, her delts are burning right now. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more. Good. On this exercise too, initially the C was a little bit too high, so she was just like stopping there, going this, but I want full stretch of the muscle, always full range of motion, work the entire muscle, don't work just the top. On the back day video that I probably already posted by the time this comes out, same thing for back. Stretch the full lat, get the full stretch, full range of motion and contract. You don't want to do these half reps all the time. The only time you're going to incorporate half reps is to just empty the gas tank when you're training, right? You don't start exercise doing half reps. You finish it because you can't do a full rep, right? You've already exhausted the muscle doing the full reps, and then you can just empty the gas tank by just doing half reps at the end. But you want to make sure all your reps on every exercise has to be quality. Don't swing the weights, keep your, Isa has impeccable posture. Her chest is always up, right? Her lower back is slightly just arched a little bit. Her feet, she has a good stance. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna prevent a lot of injury. If you're swinging around and you're doing heavy weights and you're trying to, ego lift, you're gonna have a lot higher chance of injury. If you have perfect form and you're forcing your body to, you're forcing the resistance to be on the muscle you're trying to train, your chance of injury is a lot lower. Okay, we're gonna do one more set here. I'm keeping the weight here. I guarantee if you came in the gym, this was the first exercise, you would have been able to do double the weight on this machine. Good stretch, perfect. You know what we're gonna do? Half reps at the bottom right there, stretch right there, just like that. The full stretch and then up to the middle. Yeah. Good. Keep going. Keep going. 6, 5, fast. 4, 3, almost done. 2, 1. So this exercise too, just for example, so the first set that I made her do with half reps at the end, she was here and she was pushing up here, right? She was doing at the top. And then the last one, I made her start at the bottom and push up to the middle, right? So there's so many different little things that you can do to just change it up a little bit. If you're on your own on this machine, it's gonna be hard to do half reps, right? Because you're alone, first of all, but what you can do instead is if you have like those machines with the loaded rack, you could just do a drop set and do half reps. So let's say you do 12 reps, right, to failure, then you'll drop the weight down to half, and then you can push half reps for sure. But on this, when it's free weight, it's gonna be a lot harder if you're alone. But so if you use like a machine like one of these ones where it's an anchor, you can push it more. You can do either one, it doesn't matter. You can do both, or you can do whichever one that you feel better on. So she just asked me if I prefer like this grip or underhand grip. And the answer is, I don't know. It depends whatever one you feel better. And if you like them both, then do both. You don't need to stick to one thing. If like, let's say for me, I prefer the overhand, some people are gonna prefer the underhand. So you can modify every exercise to work for your body and your physique, and the way you do that is by testing it out. So if you prefer underhand, okay.
But here I felt I can, like, when I turn, I can got.
You can isolate it more?
Yeah.
So she feels that if she has her hand like an underhand grip, that she could isolate her anterior delts more. So how about you 2 sets like this and 2 sets overhand? We'll do that, okay? Start with the one you like better. When you're doing these exercises, keep your feet at this width, a little bit further apart than your shoulders, so that you have really good balance. A lot of people have their feet really close together, you're not gonna have good balance here. So you wanna be very steady when you're training. Good. Higher. Good. Two more. One more. Good. Once again, first set, new exercise, warm up. We test, right? not pushing a failure. Like it's not super easy, but like if I jumped in, you could have done 20 more reps, but I don't want to injure you. So first set, new exercise, warm up. Oh, she didn't turn her heart rate on in the Apple Watch, so the workout's ruined. So it's a useless workout. Let's go home. Do overhand now. Yeah. So what you're gonna tend to do, her posture is perfect here, right? Go ahead. And the way to keep perfect posture is really keep your chest up, bring your rhomboids back a little bit so that your shoulders are pinned back a little bit, and keep your butt out just a little bit. And then you're gonna force the resistance to be working on the muscles that you wanna work. As you start failing on this exercise, you're gonna see your chest gonna start going forward, your traps are gonna wanna start getting engaged because your body is very smart. Your body wants to make whatever you're doing as easy as possible for it. So you see now she's trying to engage her traps, right? Look at her traps coming out compared to the start, which is not good, but she's pushing a failure, it's okay. 2 more, 1 more, good. Okay, take a break. Okay, now I'm gonna push her on the last 2. So we did the first grip, right, underhand, which she says she prefers more. And we did the overhand. Since it's a new grip, we're still gonna do a little bit of warm up, do a tester set. And now that she's okay, well, I don't know how okay she is, but you okay?
Yes.
I gotta test. I don't want to just assume. Now we're gonna really push to failure on this exercise. Doing our traps and like leaning forward, that means the weight is too heavy. It's okay a little bit if your form is a little bit sloppier, if the set's like, if you're really trying to just enter the gas tank, but if she started off the set like this and she's like really, she can't lift it, the weight's too heavy, right? You wanna have impeccable form with weight that you're able to do while you're getting in the 8 to 15 rep range. Good. Slow down a bit. Okay. Higher. The delts are on fire right now. Keep going. Full range. Chest up, chest up, chest up. Chest up, shoulders back. Go. 4, higher. 3, 2, 1 more, all you. Good. The better your posture is on the exercise, the harder it's going to be because you're not allowing your body to overcompensate with stronger muscle groups, right? So I keep telling her chest up to remind her to keep her chest up so that it's going to really allow us to focus on the muscles that we're trying to train. If I'm letting her screw up her form a little bit, then she's going to start engaging her traps. We don't want to build her traps. So, and that's true for every single exercise. Whether you're doing legs, you're doing back, you're doing shoulders, anything, keep your chest up high and your rhomboids back just a little bit, your shoulders back just a little bit, and you're gonna have a lot better overall form and a lot better mind-muscle connection. You're gonna be able to focus on the muscle you're trying to train. And you guys, I'm not sure if you noticed already, but she's not resting between her sets, right? There's constant tension. The 3 exercises we've done so far, there's constant tension on her muscles the entire time. She's not going like 3 reps, okay, I'm tired, resting. No. Every exercise, constant tension from the start to the finish, the entire time. You're not gonna drop the weight and let your muscles rest. Burn them out through the entire set. Higher, come on. Higher, right there, good. Chest up. Push. Go. Go to failure. Keep going. I'm not gonna help you, go. I'm not gonna help you. 8 more, don't stop. 7, go. 6, 5, chest up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good. We've done 3 exercises so far, right? We did a lateral raises, so we isolated the medial delt, right? Then went into pressing movements, which was gonna target the medial delt and the anterior delt. And then we did an anterior delt isolation movement. So you've done both heads, right, with isolation movements, and then you did 1 exercise, pressing movement, which is gonna hit both heads. So now you're free to do whatever you want, right? You can do more lateral isolation movement, you could go back into anterior and do another anterior. It's gonna depend entirely on you. So let's say an athlete's like doing her front pose in a bikini, right? And she's weaker in the anterior delt. You might wanna incorporate more anterior delt isolation exercises, right? But delts, right, all 3 heads are very symmetrical. So there's no particular exercise that we necessarily have to do to improve one of the 3 heads. So we're just gonna go into more lateral exercises. But instead of using the free weight now, we're gonna change it up and do machines, right? Or you can do cables, or you can do whatever you want. You can use a different form of resistance to hit that lateral head. So go ahead. First set, we know the rules, right? It's gonna be a test set. So is it too light? Too light or too heavy?
Too heavy.
Not too heavy.
No,
It's just so funny.
everything's too heavy.
Everything's too heavy. Even coffee. Do you want cough? You want cough after?
Huh?
You want cough after?
Yeah.
think the seat's a little bit too low. Is it? Is the seat a little bit too low? No, that's okay. You look a little bit low. Yeah. Everything's too heavy. Good. Full range, come on. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Good, like that. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Come and zoom in on this weight over here. It's ridiculous. It's like a baby. This is 20 pounds, okay? This is nothing. But I know, but we're on the 4th exercise now, and we pre-exhausted. Her muscles are finished, right? She's gonna be good for next week for adults, but typically she would be able to go. How much weight can you normally do on this exercise? Do you know? Do you remember?
Yeah, I normally
How much?
do it with 4 bars.
4 bars, so what, 40
Or-
pounds?
Yeah.
You can do more than 40 pounds
Yeah,
before,
I think
for
so.
sure. You probably do 60, I would say.
In kilos.
She's
it's-
doing,
I
oh, you're
know
doing
how
kilos,
to-
right?
And I use the free weights.
Oh,
not-
free weights with this
yeah,
machine?
yeah.
Okay. How many kilograms do you do total for typically on this exercise?
I think it's 10.
10, so yeah, it'd be like 45 pounds. But also, like, some machines feel different with different weights. Like, there's like a thing where it's like the plates that are like fully metal, right? Like, feel heavier than the rubber weights. I don't know if it's true, but it's just a feeling. But some exercises, the way like their mechanics work, are just gonna feel a lot heavier. Like, I'm sure you guys have all tried different Smith machines that feel heavier than other Smith machines, right? So just because you can do a certain weight on one machine doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to do the same weight on a similar machine in a different gym. So this is why asking your coach, well, how much weight do I do? Well, I have no idea. First of all, I probably don't know what you do on the exercise in general. And plus, it's different machines and different environments and different mechanics with different, there's so many different companies that make similar machines that you don't know. And this is why the first set is always a tester set, right? So we're gonna keep it at 20 because it's getting a little bit tougher right now because your shoulders are already really exhausted. But we've done 3 exercises, right? And this is the 4th exercise, and our workout already is probably a lot more effective and efficient than most people's entire delt workout. So those 3 exercises, even the first exercise, she probably got a lot more out of the first exercise than most people do out of 5 or 6 exercises because she really just pushed, gave it everything she can. Okay, I'm gonna help her now. Keep going. Go. Higher. 10. Don't stop. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Ev?
Oh my god.
She's gonna take a nice nap after. Take a nice nap after.
Yeah.
So it's usually like after workouts, so right now she's having like 1 protein scoop and then like a banana. So she told me she needs 2 bananas. If you guys tried that first exercise we did, lateral raises, right, where you have someone really pushing you, where you're doing like a triple drop set and then like doing half reps at the end, you're gonna feel 95% of you, if you do the exercise exactly the way that I did it, you're gonna feel like you got more out of that than an entire workout session that you've done typically in the past. And then you're gonna understand why pushing to failure is extremely important. I can't see her face, so I don't know if she's dying or not. 12, 11, higher. 10, chest up, higher. There you go, chest up, go. 8, 7, don't stop. 6, I'm not helping you. 5, 4, 3, higher. 2, full, 3 full. 2, 1 more. Good. If you're able to help someone, if you have someone training you and you're doing the drop sets and you're doing the half reps and you help them a little bit more, make them do that full range of motion, oh my God, you're gonna kill them like that. Like that's gonna inflict a lot of burn. I think she's fell asleep. Hey, you still with us?
It's hurting.
So funny.
It's,
I wanna see you drive after.
oh.
You're gonna wash your hair, you can't wash your hair for 1 week.
Yes, I had to do it yesterday. I can't do
Pre-planned.
for 1 week now.
So, delts are smaller muscles, so you can get in probably 45, 60, 90 seconds of rest, and you probably don't need more between every set. But on, let's say you're doing big leg press movements and quads and glutes, I mean, you might need 2 or 3 minutes to really recover between sets. But delts, you can go balls to the walls from start to finish. Push. Just up. Come on, last one. I want you to give me everything you have on this last one, okay? Everything. Go. Let's have it. I'm helping you too much. Come on, there you go. 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 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going, keep going. I'm gonna help. Just the bottom, bottom, bottom. Keep going. Push, push, push. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So realistically, we could be done. We've done 4 exercises so far, and I mean, we're not getting much more out of her delts. Her delts are pretty fried, I would say. They're pretty dead. But for fun, we're gonna do 1 more exercise.
Okay.
1 more.
I
5 is
try.
good. You try?
I can try.
Even if it's heavy? Even if it's heavy? We're not gonna go that heavy, don't worry.
No, it's okay.
It's okay if we go heavy.
Let's try.
So last exercise, we do a pressing exercise. I mean, her delts are fried, so we're just gonna really see if she has any gas left in the tank and just finish it off here. 4 sets, nothing crazy. Good. See, she's stretching, her elbow's going a little bit lower than a parallel, right? So she's getting that full stretch on her delts here. If she was stopping there, she wouldn't be getting the full stretch on her delts. You wanna really keep going. Good. 2 more, full. All the way down, up. Good, perfect. Good. She's a lot less enthusiastic now than when we were at the start.
It's not like here. It's not heavy. It's light, but the movement.
It feels heavy.
I can't do.
But that's the point, right? You have so much blood in your muscle right now, right? And the acid buildup. And that's what I was explaining to them before. It's like your body doesn't know if this is 20 pounds or 200 pounds. It's how it feels, right? And we start with the isolation exercises to really exhaust the muscle, right? Get all the blood, get all the lactic acid really exhausted so that 20 pounds feels like 100 pounds. Because that's all that matters is how it feels for your body. Your body doesn't know how much weight you're lifting. Perfect, good stretch, good. Push, 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 good. Again, keep going. Down. Good, down. 2 more, fast, fast. 1, 2, good. And there's 2 ways that you can really take the resistance off your muscles while you're training. At the bottom, right? So let's say she can drop the weight down and she can let the weight basically rest on itself, right? So she take tension off the muscle, or she could take the resistance off her muscle at the top. So she was locking her elbows so long. So a lot of people do that. They'll be exhausted and they'll lock their elbows at the top, or they'll let the weight drop at the bottom and they'll rest for 5 seconds. No, keep the resistance, keep the tension on the muscle the entire set, the whole time. Same thing with leg press, right? You can drop the weight, okay, let me recover. Or you can lock your knees at the top, let me recover. Don't do that. Every set, quality, it matters. Every set matters, right? And just push everything, give it everything you can during that set. Don't rest, don't take shortcuts, full range of motion, and then really max it out at the end. If you're training right every day and you're just doing what you're able to do, 10 reps, okay, done, 10 reps, okay, done, 10 reps, your body doesn't have to grow. It doesn't have to grow, so why would it grow, right? Your body's smart. Perfect. I love that you're getting the full stretch here at the bottom. So the full lateral delta stretching, full range of motion, good. You'll see a lot of people here just stop. They'll stop right here, and then they'll go up like this. This is garbage. This is trash. All the way down, stretch all the way up. Perfect, good. Unless you're doing the half rep at the end. Good, keep going. Half reps to the bottom, half at the bottom, half at the bottom. There, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. So if she was alone, what she would do is she would, on the stack machines, she can drop the weight on her own. And she's not gonna be able to push as far as she can if I'm helping her, but you can still really push the failure. She's dead? You can still push the failure on your own, right? She could drop the weight and still do a few half reps at the end and really get the end to the gas tank. Obviously, if you're with someone that can push you like this, you're gonna get maybe a little bit more out of it, but the whole point of being a professional athlete and a really good bodybuilder is understanding how to push yourself to failure on your own, right? If you see the top Olympian men, they understand how to get to that zone in their head by themselves. They don't need someone pushing them in the gym all the time. So you want to learn how to train by yourself, push yourself to failure, and pushing past where you're comfortable. A lot of girls, the second they feel the burn, The second they feel like there's some strain, okay, I'm done, I'm stopped. No, that's when, the second you feel the burn and you feel the strain and the stress on your muscle, that's when you need to push further to really make your body grow. Last set, last exercise of the day. I'm gonna give you everything you have, okay? And then you're done, you go take a nap. Let's go, everything you have. We're gonna kill her on this last set, and then she's gonna be done. We'll have 5 exercises, 4 sets each, 1 warm-up set of each exercise. So you have about 15 working sets. Good. Everything you have is the last exercise of the day. Last set. Let's go. Finish it off. There you go. She has second win now. Go. 12 more full. 12 full. Let's go. 11, 10, 9, 7. Go. Keep going. 6. How strong you are. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Half reps to the bottom. 20 at the bottom and you're done. 20 at the bottom and you're done. Go. 20. Good. Perfect. 16, 15, 14. Keep going. A bit more. Higher. 10. Almost done. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. You could have 2 bananas now in a protein shake. Good? How long do we train for? Not that long, probably like 40 minutes total or something. Maybe a little bit longer. 45 minutes. Around. Less than an hour for sure. So we're done training shoulders today. Lisa's pretty tired. We're gonna go have her post-workout shake and then her meal. So if you guys have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section below on YouTube. And we hope you guys like this content. It's something I'm trying, it's something that's new. And I wanna give as much information as I can so that we can elevate the athletes and that you guys really understand how to train and how important pushing yourself to failure is. So thank you, Isa, for coming. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be doing hamstrings and glutes next couple days. And I'm excited for it too, so.
Yeah,
Good?
I'm dying.
I'm dying.